Hey you, let's talk about some favorites. Let's talk about some products I've been reaching for and loving, and let's talk about some products that I have not. Products that I highly dislike, I am not enjoying. It happens. Shall we? Hey, I'm Mo, which is short for Monique, and I test out, review, and share all things luxury beauty, hair care, and skincare. So if you're into that stuff, consider subscribing. And hey, if you like today's video, please take a moment and give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So we're going to start off the video on a positive note. We're going to start off with a favorite, and it's from Westman Atelier. This is the Skin Activator. This is a first for Westman Atelier. This is amazing. This is amazing for so many reasons. It's hydrating, it's lightweight, it's comfortable. You can use it as skincare, you can use it as a primer. I personally use it as both. However I see fit, whatever mood I'm in that day. There are a couple of different ways that I like to use it when I use it with makeup. I like to apply it sometimes all on its own with a little concealer and a little bit of powder, keeping things very light, very natural, very no makeup kind of gig. And then there's other times where I like to use it, like I did today, as my primer and go over top with my makeup and keeps my skin hydrated, comfortable. Makeup applies over top beautifully. It creates a beautiful base, a beautiful foundation for all the things that you'll do next. And it wears beautifully throughout the day, keeping the skin comfortable and hydrated. Packaging is A+. I love that it's a refillable product. You can purchase the refills. Right now, I think I've only seen the refills available on Westman Atelier directly. I haven't seen it at other retailers as of yet. But as per usual, everything will be listed and linked down below in the description box for you. I have found every time I wear this product that the dryness I have on my forehead, oh, it's so comfortable. If you suffer with dry skin and dry areas, because I don't have dry skin per se, I have combination skin, and I have a particular trouble area on my forehead that gets really dry. So I'm always looking for a very hydrating but not too heavy of a product to apply there. So whenever I go in with this, I apply it and I instantly feel comfortable and hydrated in that area, and it's pretty much something that lasts me throughout the day. And something else that I've noticed, so I am almost 40, okay, and I'm starting to get, you know, fine lines and things, and I am embracing it. Just like my gray hairs, I am embracing them. It's just a beautiful part of maturing and getting older, okay? When I use this, of course, it feels more comfortable on the fine lines that I have targeted and noticed the most. But because of its hydration and hyaluronic acid and all of the other peptides and things, it allows the skin to be plump. And what that does is, let me show you. The fine lines on my forehead, okay, you can still see them, but they're so soft. They're smoothed. They're so much softer. I'll take it. Okay, so I think I'm going to continue on in order of application. And then I'll get to anything that I disliked and did not really love, you know, as we go. So next up, let's talk about complexion. This is from Hourglass. This is the Veil Hydrating Skin Tint. Yeah, I always have to check the names because, you know, products, sometimes they have this whole paragraph of name, but thankfully this didn't. This, I know, skin tint's not for everyone. And I am a gal who I can go with no foundation, I can go with a little skin tint, or I can go full glam. Give me the cake. But I don't want it to look like cake, you know? This I will put up there with my Hermes skin tint. And I'll actually put it up there with my Sisley skin tint. Like, this is so good. Now, as it sounds, it's a hydrating product. It does not give you a lot of coverage. But what it does is it smooths out the skin and just evens you out a bit. So you feel comfortable. You feel like you've pulled yourself together a bit. This is actually something that you can build up just a little bit too, just a little bit. Remember, this is a skin tint. You're not getting the most, but you're getting enough. It is a hydrating product, but it's not an overly dewy, greasy looking product. It's very comfortable on the skin and it wears beautifully all day. When I did my wear test, I did 12 hours, 12-ish hours. And all that happened to me was I got a little shiny on the nose, which is to be expected because I am of combination skin. But like I kind of mentioned prior with my dry area on the forehead, it did well. This provided a good bit of hydration for that, so it remained comfortable. Looks very skin-like, very natural, very hourglass, you know? This is that type of product that someone will say, oh, your skin looks good versus, oh, your makeup looks good. You can allow your imperfections, I got two of them cooking right here. You can allow your imperfections to peek through, your freckles, your sunspots, whatever they may be, but still feel polished and put together because you're somewhat smoothed and evened out, all while maintaining that natural vibe. And look, I still have all my little freckles and imperfections peeking through, but they're not so much in your face, you know? They're kind of just evened and smoothed out, right? Yeah. Hi, I'm Mo. I love concealers. I want to try them all. Give me the click pens, give me the doe foots, give me the little jars. I want to try them all. Give me the light coverage, give me the full coverage. I love concealer. So I always personally find it quite amazing when I find a combo, because I'm a combo type of girl. I like mixing products because I feel like because it gives you just like a little bit more, you know? So currently, my favorite eye brightening, comfortable, concealing combo and cocktail is this one. NARS, this is not technically a concealer, but it can be worn as one. And then the Valentino. This is called the Light Reflecting Eye Brightener from NARS. And I have it in the shade Magic Hour. Okay, it's kind of like an orangey peachy. Now, while as it's creamy, that doesn't mean it's heavy. Okay, because sometimes for me, if I hear creamy, I'm automatically thinking, oh, maybe it's a little heavy, you know, a little thick. But this is not like that. Now, it's just an overall beautiful formula. It illuminates the under eye, like it brightens you up. Not in a greasy way, but it gives glow to the under eye, in turn having it look very hydrated and bright. I have been able to wear this all day with no issues without it looking like I'm wearing makeup on the under eye or looking goopy or any separation or anything strange. This has really performed well for me. Let's talk about the other part of the cocktail, shall we? For my under eye. Very Valentino Hydrating Concealer, I think it's called. Very Valentino Concealer. I don't remember. Okay. Again, everything's always listed down below if I ever forget exactly what it's called. I find this to be between light and medium coverage. You can build this up a bit, but not too much. And the formula is so thin and light. It brightens, it's comfortable, it's hydrating, it gives that illuminated effect. And paired with the NARS, I just have found it to be the most beautiful cocktail. And yes, I have worn this all on its own. It gives just such a beautiful finish on the under eye. It doesn't look like makeup. That's important. When it comes to concealers, because I've tried so many, I love when a concealer doesn't look like a concealer. It doesn't get stuck and separating and look weird if you put powder or halfway through the day. It's like gunky in the lines on your under eye because guess what? Skin moves. You want a product that's going to be flexible with you and not look gross, you know? This is a product that will perform and do that. And I love the formula on this because it's so thin and comfortable. You won't feel guilty if you have to build it up in certain areas, knowing that it's not going to wear horribly. It's going to actually wear really well. It's going to perform really well. And I just have found this cocktail to be it. So I am still a very much loving my Westman Atelier Vital Skincare Powder in Pink Bubble. I've kind of have looked at it at an angle and I see the dip that I've put in this thing because this is, as it sounds, it's a skincare powder. It doesn't take away from the natural glow in your makeup, but it sets the makeup and it's such a lightweight powder. I always go in with this on my under eye very lightly first before I go in with anything else because yes, there are days where I lightly bake and we'll get into that perfecting powder in a moment, but it's such a lightweight product that it's very forgiving And especially, listen, I know you see the trend here. Everything's lightweight and thin in consistency, and that is for a reason. It's 100, it's like triple digits out here, okay? We don't want to feel heavy and greasy and goopy and melting. We want products that are going to hold up and look good, and you know, we still want to be cute, okay? So yes, this is not a new favorite. This is a continued favorite. I'm definitely going to repurchase this when I need to. This is really, really good stuff. Love it so much. So I'm always talking to you guys about hydration, and I'm always talking to you about staying hydrated, drinking a lot of water. This is literal gold for your skin. But listen, I too have my moments where I don't want water. I want like a little bit more. I want to feel like I had a drink. So Liquid IV recently came out with the sugar-free version of their hydration multipliers. Okay, I had that backwards, sorry. So I actually have two flavors here. I have the white peach and green apple. There's one more flavor. I think it's lemon, which is like drinking lemonade. Like, hello? So delicious. So this is as it sounds. It's a hydration multiplier. If you are someone who kind of struggles to drink water and stay hydrated, this is going to fill in that gap for you. Or if you are fine with your water and on the occasion you want something a little bit more, you want something because you're working out, whatever the reason, you're outside, whatever the reason, this is a great option. And again, I love that they recently came out with the sugar-free option. So this is something I've shared with you guys over the years, and I wanted to share the new sugar-free option with you because I am pretty much finished with this bag. It's so good. Although it's sugar-free, it doesn't mean it doesn't taste good. It still tastes pretty good, and it's enjoyable, and you feel revitalized after you drink one of these. Let's say it was a long day, you didn't drink enough water. Have one of these with 16 ounces of water. Cold, nice, ice cold water if you're into that, or if you're into room temperature, because I'm more into room temperature water. But for something like this, sometimes I like it a little cold. Anywhoots, I do have a code for you if you want to try the new sugar-free option from Liquid IV. You'll get free shipping and a percentage off of your order. So I'll put it up on screen and have it linked down below for you. But I have been loving this. Once I am due for a reorder, because I'm almost done with this one, I'm going to get the lemon and try that one. But so far, these two are pretty good. But again, I prefer this one so far of the two. Okay, so listen, it's not all good and rainbows and butterflies here, okay? I do have some products that I don't like, and I'm going to kind of skip out of order and talk about one of them with you. So, this is a new product that I saw on Sephora. This. And it's said to be a setting spray and a SPF 30 that happens to be waterproof and 70% plus organic. I was all over this stuff. I was so excited. I was like, yes, this is gonna be it. We all know I love my sprays, okay? These are just some of the staples. My Chantecaille, my Tom Ford, and my Gucci. I love sprays. I was quite excited to try this out. Here's what got me, okay? It protects delicate skin on the face and sets makeup with 70% organic, sheer, broad spectrum UV protection, water and sweat resistant. This weightless finish mist leaves a matte appearance and keeps makeup looking fresh. Hydrating, lightweight, non-greasy, and fast drying. Easily, effortlessly reapply throughout the day. Like, sounds good, right? Like, it sounds amazing. Now, this is, okay, again, if you've tried it and you love it, this is not an attack. This is just me sharing why I didn't like it and why it didn't work for me and why it made it on my list. This is so horrible. It's drying on my skin. It makes me greasy when clearly it says matte. Weightless finish mist leaves a matte appearance and keeps makeup looking fresh. No. I feel like I got the opposite of almost all of those things. And what I remember, I think the third time I gave it a try, because you know, if you don't know, hi, I'm Mo. I do not give up on my products. I try them over and over and over because I buy them, majority of them I buy myself. I buy them myself, and this money does not come easy, okay? So, it dried, and there was a time where it burned. It didn't work out for me. It made me greasy, and it made me very unhappy. It's from Tom Ford. It's from the newest collection, Soleil de Feu. This is Tropical Dusk. This pink, I have been going so hard with this pink. I use this pink so much. I brush it all over my lid with a fluffy brush just to have like a soft little something going on. I mix it a little bit with the brown so I get like this kind of color. And there's just something about this color story that I just constantly want to create looks with. I can wear this daily. I can wear this to dinner. I can make it more intense looks. I can make soft looks. I have been able to create multiple different looks, have variety, have that versatility. You have a little bit of shimmer. For my look here, I just used my finger in this shade and patted it. This gives sparkle, but you're still able to wear it during the day. I know a lot of people don't like wearing full sparkles and glitters during the day, but a little topper shade like this allows you to do that very comfortably without feeling like a disco ball is going on your eyes, or just a little bit more glamorous than you would maybe want for the daily. I could do this daily. Doesn't look like the most. You know what I mean? It's a happy balance. The formulation is fantastic. This is what I like to categorize as the more traditional formulation from Tom Ford, but it is beautiful and I cannot stop using it. Let's talk about mascara. There are two mascaras that I recently tried, and I know I finally stepped away from these two mascaras, which have been my, like, I had to put these away. I had to be like, okay, Monique, you're finished with this one. You're almost finished with this one. And I have like 2 boxes of these in reserve because I never want to be without this, because this is the Chantecaille mascara with the peptides and the serums that help your lashes grow. And it's a beautiful mascara. Like, holy grail, my most repurchased product. And then I tried out the Louis Vuitton mascara, and like, to try a new mascara, like, so you get what I'm saying. I tried new mascaras. So I actually tried 2 of them. And I don't know if you can tell the difference between the 2, but this one I like a little bit more than this one. This one I like a bit more because it's a little more volumizing. It's a little bit more versus this one. It's a little soft and, oh, just a little lift, versus this one. It's like, hey, your girl's got lashes. How you doing? So the 2 mascaras I'm talking about are, this is actually a little sample from Valentino. They did send this over with a few other products for me to try, and I am definitely going to be purchasing the full size of this. This is the mascara that is doing the most over here. So this is the Valentino. What is the name? This is the Magnificent Volume Mascara. And yeah, she gives volume. The brush is nice too. It's pretty thick. And sometimes, you know, the bigger brushes can be a little intimidating, but no. Coats my lashes well, does not flake, wears beautifully for very long periods of time. That's one thing about me. I like things to be light and comfortable, but I also need them to ride with me for long periods of time. I am a woman who is up at 5 a.m. every day, even Sunday. So I need my products to wear for a long time, okay? Now, there's a little story. I'll share it rather quickly with you. It's kind of cute. So I was at Ulta. I have 2 daughters. I have a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old. They're the cutest little things. So, Mom, you got to try this. I think they really liked it for the pink. Packaging so cute. So they're both like, Mom, you should try it. It looks so good, yada yada. And it's good. I like it. All right, because it wears well, it coats the lashes, it gives you lift, but it's not over the top amazing for me. And if you put it beside the Valentino, yeah, you can tell why I like one over the other. But it's not to say that it's not a good formula, because the formula is nice. It wears well. It coats the lashes good. It does not flake. It's a beautiful mascara. And it too has a pretty big, thick wand. Let me put them side by side so you can see in comparison. Okay, totally different products. I mean, we can't expect, all right, and I'm not trying to compare the products, I'm just saying, all right? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I do still like to kind of stamp a powder into my skin, kind of not so much bake, but really kind of press a powder in the skin and buff it all over. Ooh, Givenchy. Prisme Libre. I have the pink one that I use for brightening, which is number 3. And then I have number 5. These are amazing. They blur the skin. They don't look cakey. They wear beautifully. They take down the shine. So finely milled. They don't feel like powder, because powders can get tight, especially when you bake. Magical stuff, amazing stuff. And I don't use a lot of it. And I have found my creams to work well with this powder. I play creams and powder games all the time. I take the risk. And I don't get that weird separation or that line where you see powder and then you see cream and they don't meld. Like, the meld, the beautifulness is outstanding. These are outstanding. Do not wait like I did. I waited too long to try these. These are amazing. They even have little minis. They're adorable. Let's talk about the Westman Atelier Liquid Super Loaded. If you're a fan of the super loaded highlighters, you know the ones. If you're a fan of the lit up sticks, these are a beautiful addition to the collection. They're lightweight, they're multifunctional. You can use them in so many different ways. I right now have 2 shades, and I think I'm pretty content with these 2 because I kind of was looking at them and I said I can use one as bronzer on my no makeup days and one is just glow to the skin, and that's exactly how I've been using them, and they are absolutely beautiful. A very lightweight texture and consistency, very natural, very skin-like, very just, you look well. You know what I mean? Absolutely a beautiful formula. Performance is great. They wear well. They look amazing. I wear them on the no makeup days where I just kind of mix it in with my moisturizer. Not that this needs it, but I'll put a little bit. I'll just do 1 drop and it just adds just a little bit more glow to it. I'll also go in and apply it with the finger just on the high points. This is the Westman Atelier blender brush. This brush works really beautifully with the super loaded tinted highlighters, the ones in the, these. Let me show you. This one, this is Porresante. Oh. This brush works beautiful with these, right? So I said, oh, okay, this is gonna work beautiful with the liquids. And oh my goodness, I can't use it any other way. I'll apply a couple of drops on the hand, or I'll put it on my coaster. I'll, you know, pick it up and blend it like this. And then I'll like just apply it on the high points. These apply over powder like, doesn't even look like it's over powder. They play and blend well into the skin. They meld. They look absolutely gorgeous. And you don't lose the glow. There are some liquid glowing products that by the end of the day, you look nothing but greasy. And you lose that glow, that targeted, lit from within glow. Like, I love those. This one, not so much. I think it's just something with the formula for me personally. So this is the YSL Halo Tint Highlighter. Little squeezy tube. What's this color? New Glow. Okay, it's like a champagne. It's a very pretty color. Okay, but there's just something with this formula. Okay, that as it dries down, it gets a little like dry. Okay, and then it just doesn't, I just don't like how it looks on my skin. I don't like how it feels. I don't find it to wear well. I didn't love it. I didn't love it enough to say, okay. And again, I tried it multiple different ways. I mixed it with stuff. I targeted it. I used a brush. I used a sponge. I used my hands. And then ultimately, it kind of blends away to nothing. I'm totally okay with this product being less, in a sense of it's to be natural and skin-like, and I get the vibe. I'm fully aware of that. It's a formula thing for me. It's a formula thing. We're not vibing. We're not getting along, and that's okay. Okay, listen. Sometimes when you don't have the ability to wash your hair every single time, you get a little sweaty from working out, right? Me. There's no way. I limit myself to every 4 days or every 7 days. I can't do more. I can't do every day, and I can't do every other day. Okay? It's just not gonna work. Okay? But I need to be active. I need to do my workouts. I need to go for my runs. I need to go for my walks. You know what I mean? You need to live your life. You need to do things. And you can't, oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna mess up my hair. No. Do what you gotta do. So I have finally found a product, okay, that prolongs until wash day. You know what I mean? This. It's from Bumble and Bumble. So it's called the Post-Workout Dry Shampoo Mist. Now hear me out, okay? Never in a million years would I have thought I could use a product like this with my hair type. Okay? But I got a little sample of it. You know, like when you're shopping and you get like to pick the sample. I picked the sample. And it was so good, okay, that I bought a bunch of them because like at this point, I can't be without this stuff. Specifically designed to refresh your sweaty roots, your sweaty hair. Just, it absorbs without like ruining your hair. And it doesn't create buildup. It doesn't stink. Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a little gross, you know, when I can't wash my hair every time I get a little sweaty. It's just a reality. But this product helps me not feel like nasty, you know? It's so good. I really, really love it. And you don't really need a lot of it. You literally just quickly section, and just kind of, and brush and go. I got a new brush, you guys. This is from Sonia G. It's a little dirty. I've been using it. It's called the Sheer Buffer. Okay? It's like a stippling brush. It's not overly dense. It works beautiful when I use a cream contour to blend it out. It works beautiful with bronzer. I've used it with cream blush. I mean, like, you go and you see the description and it tells you what you can do with it. But listen, at the end of the day, you do what you want to do with this. And I have done everything with it. I've done blush, bronzer, highlight. I haven't done concealer and foundation. I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to stick to like those products. And whenever I have a product that's maybe a little too dark, this does a great job at just buffing it out. And in between, if I need to, I'll kind of just clean it off on a microfiber towel to kind of get out any excess product and continue buffing. And it does a beautiful job at blending and just allowing product to look seamless and beautiful. It's gorgeous. Really, really great brush. And it's Sonia G. You know you're going to have this for years. So good. Recently gotten into Rare Beauty. And this has been my blush combo recently. Virtue and Happy. First of all, what took me so long to try these? I don't have the answer for you, but I am trying and loving them now, and they are fantastic. I know Virtue is limited edition. Happy I got in like this little kit. That's why it's so small. I got in this little duo with a gloss. But I like this combo. Again, I like mixing products to customize and make my own and be a little extra and different. These are the real deal. They're so good. And the color selection is absolutely beautiful. There's literally a color for everyone, every skin tone. And the best part is they wear so easily. You can blend with your finger, blend with a sponge, blend with the brush. I love my Rare Beauty blush brush. Love these so much. And another cream blush product that I use, I kind of alternate between the Rare and this product, and it's from Yves. This is the Sunset Blush Balm. This is the luminous blush, which I love. I love blushes that give you glow. So this one is in the shade Piazza, This is another product that wears beautifully, blends really nicely, and I love this color in particular. And this was a gift from a friend, so that's always something that makes it even better. These are the tinted lip oils. This is in the shade Honesty, and that's what I have applied. Okay, these are great. All right. I do find that I have to reapply quite a bit, so I feel like I'm gonna go through these a little faster, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me. I don't mind taking a minute, you know, to just check on myself, refresh myself. I love the colors. Such a wearable, easy color. These are very comfortable. You know, they're like a gloss, but they turn into an oil, but not a greasy oil that kind of feathers on the outside lines of your lips. It's a very comfortable product. Always pair it with my House of Sillage lip liner, which is this. I love this. This is Beige Affair. This is my favorite lip liner. It literally goes with everything. I use this even with red lipsticks. I use it with everything. I use it every day. Everything. Everything. I'm reaching for this. And hear me out. I have to defend this one. You'll know why. Because I always talk bad about matte lip products, but this is a matte lip product I can get on with. And I most always pair it with another product, so it really even just... yeah. It's from Armani. The Lip Power Matte. It's in the shade 117. How beautiful is the packaging? I love the shape of the lipstick because it allows you, when you're applying, to be precise. Like here and stuff. I love that. And this color is absolutely gorgeous. That was just one swipe. Clearly I have a type and you know this. Now, when I say hear me out, because it's a matte, is yes, it's a matte, but it's a creamy, comfortable matte that if I, who is a person who constantly complains about matte lipsticks, like, I mean, I complain to no end about matte lipsticks. I can't even believe I even bought it. I'm very comfortable and very, very beautiful. Love it. So those are all of the products that I have been loving, enjoying, and reaching for, and the few that I have not. Let me know the products that you've been loving recently. Comment down below. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.